Alright everybody, welcome back to another episode of We Rebuildz. Today what we got going on is we have the 2020 Ford Escape engine and transmission right here. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna move the camera a little bit down so y'all could see. Yes, so we have this 2020 Ford Escape engine and transmission. So today what I have to do today is I'm gonna pull the transmission off. We have somebody that wanted to buy the transmission today. So I've never ever taken this transmission off before, so we're gonna do it today. What I'm gonna do is, it probably take me a little while because I have to slowly go through one and two things to make sure I'm not breaking anything, because anything extra I could keep that I could sell, then that's exactly what I'm gonna do. But you already know we already junked the car maybe a while back, like 6 to 8 months ago. So we're just gonna hop straight into this today. Anyways, like, share, subscribe, drop your comments and thoughts down below. Turn your post notifications on. Don't forget to check us out on all social media links. But hey, let me stop talking. Let's hop straight into this video. All right, so the first set of things that I'm gonna start to do right now is just basically start getting the wires out of the way. We know some of these lines are already off because that's from when I took it out of the parts car. So what I'm trying to do is get as much clearance as I can, and once I have as much clearance as I can, then I could start to do what I need to do. So I'm gonna start removing these wire harness. This one I'm gonna just wrap it off because I really don't know exactly how to take off that one. All right, looks like maybe I just gotta push. All right, that one is out. Yeah, so we have a lot of hoses and stuff in the way, and then I made sure to just keep it on my, my little table or hydraulic table, just so it don't flip over on me. I probably need to get another piece of wood to put right here, so just in case when I start loosening it, it just doesn't fall and damage anything. Because as I said, there's a customer that wants me to give him this today. I don't know if I'll be able to give him it today, but we'll see how much of this we could start taking down. Now what I could do, since all of this is plastic right here, what I could do is just get my wrench and just pull the whole plastic piece off. We got two more up top, or was it one more up top? All right, so this trying to figure out how to. Alright, so you pull up the red tab. And all you gotta do once you pull up that red tab, should be able to squeeze, I would say. I'm gonna get something to see if that could help me remove this piece right here, because I already pushed up. This piece right here looks like it's in the way, but I don't want to break it, so I'm gonna go for a little fine piece screwdriver. Alright, so all you gotta do is push it down and then turn that, and it should be removed. I just want to make sure if there was any oil inside of there. Alright, so that is off. See if we can get this thing off now. Alright, so as y'all see, we have one connector over here. So we'll have to remove that connector as well. This one sensor on this side. So all you gotta do is push up and then basically push up, pull back. If it's not letting you pull back, just make sure it's out all the way, and then just push down on it, and you should be able to just remove it right there. Alright, so the only thing left that should kind of technically be in our way is this hose right here. So I'm not going to touch that hose right there. This says do not remove. Alright, so now I'm just going to see if I could get the rest of the wires and sensors out of the way, and then once I do that, then we could start removing the bolts to take off the transmission. Alright, so this is another piece of metal in the way. So we're gonna take off all of this, and then I think that should be it. And then we just start pulling the bolts that we need to get to remove the transmission from the engine. And then once we do that, I have like a pan right here to start draining out this stuff. What I gotta do is see how much of this I can get done right now. Yeah, so what's the next thing? Now, since I removed all of this, I'm gonna bring another pan over here, and then we're probably gonna have to move some of these wires over more to this side, because I think the bolts are on this side. And then once I start removing all those bolts, then we should be there should be a whole bunch of transmission fluid that's gonna start, that should start leak out of the transmission as well. So I'm gonna see how far I could get with this thing. that looks like it goes to the transmission cooler. Alright, so this might take me a little while, honestly, to remove, because I probably got to take off all of the wires and stuff from this side. Probably some coolant is gonna probably come out of this one. Yeah, I'll probably just be jumping from left to right, so just trying to see what else would be easier to pull off. Alright, so this is off. Set it one side. We'll just keep on moving. And now we have a little bit more space where we can actually see what's really going on. Alright, so we have another was it 10 down here? Alright, so that's the ground that we just removed. Alright, so we have the starter right here in the way as well. There's a cover for it. I'm just trying to see if, in order to move the whole wiring harness, if I need to since the clip is gone, I'm just raising the other piece off it. All right, so far we have all the bolts that we're looking for, but the bolts that we need to remove are like right off here. So we can basically detach the whole transmission from the engine itself, because remember, this is a 3-cylinder. So before I even do that, and I already cleared this hose out of the way, what I'm gonna make sure to do is in the back, same operation as well. And then, because the only thing I just need to disconnect this, I just don't know how to remove this this one as yet, so I'll figure that out in a minute. And then I might need to remove the engine mount that's down here, and this piece right here, this other piece of the exhaust. And then once that is done, then honestly I think that should be it, and then we just basically start actually tearing into the transmission. Let's put these 3 hoses down just in case anything tries to. All right, cool. I think I'm at a good spot. This would be the time when I'll tell you that I wish I had my engine hoist instead of this table, because so I could get to those bolts underneath as well. All right, so I think I'm kind of in the clear. Yep. So I could start probably loosening a couple of the bolts up top, and then I just work my way to the sides and then see what happens. I know we probably have the transmission cooler, because there's another cooler underneath the transmission, so you have that as well. So as I said before, I'm gonna just slowly work my way down to the bottom. So we'll just take our time. I'm not gonna rush this whole process, so I'll just do it one step at a time.